الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أهل الكتاب قد جاءكم رسولنا يبين لكم على فترة من الرسل أن تقولوا ما جاءنا من بشير ولا نذير فقد جاءكم بشير ونذير والله على كل شيء قدير صدق الله العظيم وبلغنا رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Surah Al-Ma'idah. Today we will do the 19th ayah of the surah, inshallah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing the Ahlul Kitab, the people of the book, and one claim that they could have made over Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, na'udhu billah, as was said yesterday, that between Sayyidina Musa and Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam there came almost 1700 Anbiya, but between Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam and the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam for 6 centuries, for 600 years there was no Nabi. So one claim that people could have made on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, although even if they did make that claim, it would not have held any value. That claim could have been that either we did not have any Sharia to follow, we did not have any book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to follow, to take guidance from, and we did not have anybody who would bring us to action over that book by giving us good news or warning us against the evil outcome, the bad outcome of disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the ulama have discussed here that in those 600 years there is difference, historians differ. Some say that true Injil and true Zabur and true Torah, they were stored. But some ulama say, most ulama actually say that they were so hidden that they were not accessible to a common person. And all that was going on was the massacred teachings of the Nabi that were massacred, that were changed by the followers. So they were going on and they were spreading. So if in those times, in those years, if somebody was of a just nature, of a balanced nature, and if they wanted to find Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, still they could have found two things that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept within every human being himself. One is that by looking around and by looking within yourself, everyone, they do not need a kitab, or they do not need a guidance, or they do not need somebody from outside to guide them to the fact that we have been created by someone, and there is someone who has created the systems of this world, the way the world is working. So that takes you to the Creator. For that you do not need any book even. If you ponder within yourself, if you ponder around you, you can reach your Creator. The second thing is Tawheed, that if you look in the working of this world and the way things are and the way you are, you can also, everyone can reach this conclusion that Creator is only one, not multiple. So these two things there is no compromise on. If those people in that time, if they had a just nature and sincerely sought their Creator and believed in Him being one, then it is hope from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that they will find their salvation in the hereafter. Also, those people who tried to find the true teachings of Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam and were not able to do so, so whatever they could find, they sincerely followed it, they will also, inshallah, find their salvation. But these people could have made a claim that even though the teaching, one may be that the teachings were not there, the other may be that the teachings were there, but there was nobody who would bring us to act upon those teachings by way of giving us hope or by creating fear within us. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that you could have said it. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, فَقَدْ جَاءَكُمْ بَشِيرٌ وَنَذِيرٌ. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, those beautiful two names of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, that he is Bashir and he is Nazir. And on the outset it may seem that Bashir means the one who gives good news, and Nadir is the one who alarms or warns people. But these are both actually in actuality attributes or features of mercy of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Because just like when parents tell their children they tell them about the harsh outcomes, the worst outcomes, the adverse outcomes of their wrongdoings, parents are being merciful to their children. They are not being cruel or harsh on their children. This is because of the mercy. So the mercy of the Prophet ﷺ is such that he is a Bashir and he is a Nazir. He gives good tidings, glad tidings to people upon their good actions, and he warns them and tells them about the harsh outcome, the worst outcome that could happen if they do not follow the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So in these 600 years, what had happened was that these people had satisfied themselves that now there isn't going to be any Nabi, and whatever we have is the final word of Allah. That is why the Jewish people and the Christian people were very proud that we have got this Nabi, and now nobody is going to come till eternity to challenge what we have. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and their own Nabi had in reality said that there is going to be a Nabi. 600 years helped them hide these teachings from the eye of the public. Hide these teachings. So it is said, it is written in Tafasir that the parts of Torah and the parts of Injil that these people, their ulama, their scholars of Nasara and Yahud, they concealed very keenly were those parts that talked about coming of the Prophet ﷺ, so that they could keep their authority going till the end. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had to send the Prophet ﷺ, and the Prophet ﷺ did come, and he came with all the signs of nubuwwah. Two signs we read yesterday, which is perfection of ilm and perfection of akhlaq. Two more signs are given here, that every Nabi is a Bashir and a Nazir, that he enjoins people to do good and tells them about the good outcome. And he makes people afraid, scares people from disobedience and tells them about the evil outcomes of disobedience. So these signs were also found in the Prophet ﷺ, and he was guiding people under direction from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is wahi. So that basically killed their business, na'udhu billah. And they, na'udhu billah, out of their jealousy, did not agree and accept to the Prophet ﷺ, although they knew at their heart that the Prophet ﷺ, according to their books and according to their knowledge, is the right and the final Nabi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet ﷺ was the first Nabi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who actually said to people that I am the last Nabi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No other Anbiya said that. In fact, some ulama have written that every single Nabi, out of the 124,000 or more Anbiya that came, every single Nabi gave the news of the Prophet ﷺ coming one day. The Prophet ﷺ was the only Nabi who did not give any news of any other Nabi coming, but on the contrary, he said, I am the final Nabi, ana khataman nabiyyin, wala nabiyya ba'di. There is going to be no Nabi after me. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. And definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who has total control over everything. So you make plans, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has his own plans, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does what he plans. So all your plans and all your schemes are terminated by sending the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم اللهم اجعلنا من أهل القرآن الذي أهلك وخاصتك صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين آمين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.